Hey everybody, welcome to Down Home Backyard Gardening. Now, how many of y'all remember this from 7 months ago? We're gonna put this in the garden on the bottom level. I want the meat as far down as we can go. Okay, so I know that looks crazy, but this is one of the zucchinis from one of the plants that I planted right above where I put all that meat in that raised bed right there. So as you can see, that zucchini got big. Now, I don't know if it's a direct correlation to me repurposing all that meat and old vegetables in the bottom of that vegetable bed or not, but I don't think it hurt. So I'm at it again. Let's grow. Okay, so what I want to do this time, instead of putting more of the same stuff in that bed right there, I want to do it over here. And the reason for that is I have a section of the garden that I have not planted anything yet for the spring. And I want to maximize the nutrition in this soil. So what I'm going to do is go from about right here all the way over to that stick. I want to dig a trench through there. Now the main reason for this is very simply to add as much nutrition to this soil and to repurpose old meat, old veggies that I can't do anything with. So why not stick it in the ground deep and allow nature to do its thing. Do this is I have all these cantaloupes over here, and I really want to supercharge this soil for those cantaloupes. So I am going to dig a hole right there and put a bunch of that in there. Now I do want to say this as a disclaimer right off the bat. If you all in your area have any rodent issues, any stray cats, anything that will dig up your garden looking for this meat or your meat, don't do this. I advise you not to do this. I'm in an area where I don't have that problem, and I have not had that problem the other 2 times that I've done this. So I'm gonna do it again. I also wanna say this, do not use any meat or veggies that has any oil of any kind on it. Do not put oil in your soil. Now, that sounds silly, but remember it. No oil goes in the soil. Oil takes a long time to break down, and it's not going to benefit your soil at all. So avoid it. Anything that has any oil on it, do not put down inside your soil. So I went ahead and dug out all the 2 holes. I did make the first hole a little smaller. I'm gonna isolate the majority of this into one section, but you can see I went all the way down to the native soil. So that's about 12 inches, somewhere right in that range. And same on this side. Now, I will say this, the last 2 times that I've done this, my dog has not smelled anything, period. I've had no issues of any kind, knock on wood, with any disturbance to these holes. Now, I also want to say this, I do a form of gardening called no-till, no-dig. This is the only time, other than when I'm planting vegetables, that I dig in the garden. I do not like messing up the mycorrhizal fungi highways or the earthworm highways or any of that stuff. But this is the one time that I will do that, and for a good reason. Okay, so before I go put this out there in the ground, we've got old chicken, asparagus, a lot of eggs that I had that are just gone bad, a lot of watermelon. Now the watermelon I did freeze over the winter specifically for this purpose to get it out there in the garden. So I've been planning this for a while. But now that you've seen what it is, let's do it. All right, everybody, so here we go. We're just gonna half it up. First one down. Now this one has the chicken and everything in it, so okay, so for those of you thinking I've completely lost my mind, maybe I have, but I like to break the rules and I like to do experiments on this channel. But this is not exactly an experiment because I know this works, and I'm going to stick by this, period. It does work. But again, if you have rodent issues, I would highly suggest not doing this. Okay, so as you can see, got a medley of stuff there. and a medley of stuff over there. Now what I'm gonna do is fill these holes back in. I'm gonna plant a bunch of squash that I've been growing inside on the heat mats, and then we're just gonna let nature do its thing. Okay, so I know I'm outside the box on this. I'm breaking all the rules, but that's okay. Rules are meant to be broken or bent, and we're gardening, so why not have some fun with it? If you got an idea in your head, go for it. You never know. Everyone, I hope you all enjoyed this video. You got inspired, or if nothing else, just laugh at me. But I'm telling you, in about 3 months, when I'm harvesting some massive, massive, massive vegetables over in that area, you're gonna be like, hey, you might be on something. Everyone, that's all I got for this video. Y'all take care. God bless. Continue to shine bright and harvest hard, and I'll talk to y'all again real soon. Bye.